Hello, my wonderful people. Greetings to you all, and I welcome you all to this Ubunga News. And this one is another episode, maybe you can call it episode 5 of Biafra Must Survive. The matter where I carry come, this one a very serious matter. As I'm talking to you now, our so-called former Senate President Adolphus Wabara, and also the board of trustees of the People's Democratic Party, PDP party, he don't come out to the issues of my annoyance about this man. If my memory could sound me right, this man, since the capture and the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, over 2 years and now going to 3 years, this man has never for one day came out on the national TV, whether online or offline, to condemn that act. These are the people who look onto. These are the people that the Biafrans think that they will speak for us at the national level. These are the people that we always voted for, thinking that they have the interest of the Biafrans at heart. This man, the only regret he has in this life is that he cannot be alive to witness a Nigerian president. An Igbo president. That he wish he would be alive to witness it. He don't wish to be alive to see the emancipation of Biafra. He don't wish to be alive to see how the Biafran will get their independence, their freedom, their referendum, and how they are going to manage the resources or the God-given resources to them. He don't want to be alive. He don't regret that the Biafrans today have been marginalized, both online and offline, to the extent that our southeastern part of the country have been turned to a war zone by the so-called cabals and the presidency, all in the name to continue the marginalization and holding the Biafrans hostage. This man does not even regret that our so-called deputy speaker made mention of one thing, and it is in Abia State, that along the expressway, he found a 6-feet pothole in federal government roads in the southeast. Can you see such a thing in the southwest? Can you see such a thing in the northeast, northwest, and north central? The answer is 0. Then I ask, what is the work of these people that claims they are there for the Igbos? Or are they there for the interests of their own self or their own stomach infrastructure? Because as far as I'm concerned, all our people, all the Biafrans, both the ones that are within the Biafran territories at the national, federal, local, and the state level, have no any single interest of the Biafrans at heart. This one is what makes Nnamdi Kanu to weep and said it is finished. And I myself, I weep for my Biafran brothers and sisters. That the people, or the so-called people to represent us, they have gone there, joined the enemies, and be fighting against us. Anyway, my wonderful people, please, I don't want to take much of your time. Help me like this message, share it, comment on it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel as we embark on this very particular news we have for us today. The bottom line or the anchor headline of this news is that the Biafrans, we have a lot of saboteurs amongst us. A lot of people who have been out there trying everything tooth and nail to sabotage the movement of the Biafrans. They know the truth, and they sit on that truth simply because of the crumbs they are eating from the tables of the decision makers in the so-called Nigeria. I rest my case. If you never hear my voice before, and this is your first time to tune on to this channel, I would like you to do me a favor, my brother, my sister, my uncle, aunt, sisters, and family members anywhere where they. Please hit that subscription button at the right side of your YouTube, and make sure you turn on the notification icon so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something new on this channel. Remember, my name is Amandia Neze from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. This news is let us ponder on what have gone wrong with the Igbo elites, who's supposed to be on the helm of affairs, speaking for us, but rather they choose to be an enemy to the progress that the Biafrans are making so far. I wave for my people. I beg, let's go there, because there's no time to take time. This message is going to dear Adolphus Wabara. Dear Wabara, it is needless and a wide dream to think that an Igbo man can become a Nigerian president. That will not happen in this Nigeria or in this present day Nigeria. Maybe in our widest imagination or dreams. It's only in Biafra, when restored, is where an Igbo man can become a president. No this and no peace. The word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which says that their PVC or PDC or APPDP or PCPDP does not determine who win the election, but the INEC and their chairman. And that is where all these things boils down. Just in, I may not be alive to see Igbo man become president, according to Adolphus Wabara. This is his lamentation. And you think that will happen, my dear? Please, come away from this your sleeping slumber, because it is not going to happen. Not now and not ever. The only hope and the only freedom we have is the independence of Biafra. And that is where we stand. Either you believe it or leave it. But that is the only hope for an Igbo man, an only hope for a Jordan man, is Shekidis, Akwa Ibom, Rivers, and all our surroundings, including the Benin Empire and Deltans. The only hope is the independence of Biafra. Bayelsa is not excluded, and Cross River is also not excluded. These are the old Easterns which made up the Biafran region. And that is where we stand. Nigeria's 10th Senate President and the incumbent chairman, the Board of Trustees of the main opposition People's Democratic Party, Dr. Adolphus Wabara, had regretted that he might not be alive to see an Igbo man become the president of the Fulani control government of Nigeria, given what is described as calculated political manipulations against the race. My brothers, they say a stitch in time saves 9, but now, even the stitch self no see 9 or 10 to save. Wahala no dey finish according to my people, and that wahala can never finish. Anyway, let us continue with other news we have here, because waiting for all these so-called what will I call them? Anyway, let me not use a word now that they will say, oh, it is improper to address an old man like that. But remember, any old man who does not behave like old man, my brother, let us continue. The 75-year-old diplomat and elder statesman who made a lamentation in an exclusive chat with Vanguard said he could still not reconcile why the political hawks in Nigeria were afraid of the Igbo man. He said, I may not be alive to see an Igbo man become president of Nigeria. It is so painful and it gives me concern. I don't know why Nigeria does not seem to have trust in us. The only trust you can have in your own self is for you to agitate for the independence of Biafra before you join your ancestors. That is the only freedom for you, and that is the only hope for you. If not, when you must have gone, your children will still suffer what we are passing through today, because you are the voices we look onto, at least to stand for us at the international level and also at the federal level, to say, let the right thing be done. But rather, you choose to lament. Will lamentation bring what you are asking for? The answer is no. Adolphus Wabara, I weep for your generation. But the fact remains that an Igbo man can fix Nigeria if given the opportunity. But unfortunately, some forces seem not to be comfortable with this, because Igbo man will spoil the businesses for them. That's the simple truth. The Igbo man has proved his method and truth virtually in every field of human endeavor. Yet, Nigeria does not believe in allowing him to come to power. There is no doubt we will make Nigeria great if allowed to be president of the Fulani control government of Nigeria, according to Adolphus Wabara. Unknown to these forces, as long as the Igbo man is down politically, the entire country will be down. Nigeria has nothing to lose, but all to gain if an Igbo man is allowed and supported to take shot at the presidency. Well, in this regard, you must have spoken well or spoken the mind of the Biafrans. Senator Wabara further argued that Igbo are not the most tribalized ethnic group in Nigeria, which has sacrificed and is ready to sacrifice so much for the unity of the so-called Nigerian country. It is only when an Igbo man becomes the president of this country that we can right all the wrongs stagnating Nigeria both online and offline, according to Wabara. An Igbo president will not behave like Buhari or Asiwaju. We are not tribalistic. An Igbo man will deny himself or his brother a position if that position is not justifiable for that person to assume on. An Igbo man believes in live and let's live. An Igbo man will be a president, and if you get to his office and speak Igbo, he will tell you, my friend, Igbo is not the official language here. Speak the language that every man or every Dick and Harry will understand. But in today's Nigeria, you get to a president where they have get to office where they have different ethnicities, or what do they call it, or tribes, and you choose to speak your own local dialect to that person who stands at the head or as the head, simply because you don't want others to hear what you are telling him or her. That is in Nigeria for you. But Igbo man will never encourage that. Anyway, you have said well. We can only speak our language at home, but go to official quarters today, even the central bank, and you will be wondering if you are in Hausa or Yoruba land. On the way forward, Senator Wabara renewed his earlier proposal for a 6-year single tenure for presidency. This, according to him, will help eliminate the desperation for a second tenure and all that goes with it, and also allow our every geopolitical zone to produce a president once every 36 years. You get the point now, eh? That's what the thing take be. Insisting that every geopolitical zone has competent hands that can pilot the affairs of the country if given the opportunity. The former Senate President strongly advocated the adoption of the proposal. Former Vice President and the 2023 presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, or Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, had last week also proposed a 6-year single tenure for president. Similarly, the Labour Party candidate Mr. Peter Obi proposed a 5-year single tenure as well. Senator Wabara, who backed the proposals by the duo, said he was the first to move the idea during the controversial third-term debate in 2007. I was one of the early advocates of 6-year single tenure. If you go into the archives of the Senate, in my speech during the third-term debate, it was one of the points I raised in my submission, termed "My People, Oh My People," according to Adolphus Wabara. I said it loud and clear. I even went further to propose a political mathematics that will make every geopolitical zone produce the president within 36 years. Let nobody be deceived. Our diversity must be guaranteed constitutionally from what we have seen so far. Everybody comes and changes the goalpost, particularly when it is the turn of the Southeast. Otherwise, how can you explain that the zone that dominates virtually in other sectors has not been able to become the president through the ballot papers? Anytime it gets our turn, some people mathematically engineering and changes will come up just because they want to deny the Igbo man his opportunity to fix Nigeria. They are feeding on the what? On the, what they call it? On the commonwealth of the nation. And that is why they don't want Igbos to be president. Nobody to do be that, and to be that. People don't hear them on here, and so we take them, and not here we will take a back break. We are coming back again with another blockbuster. Remember, my name is still remain Amanda Nose, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. We will speak to you the undiluted truth about everything you need to know concerning Nigeria, concerning Biafrans, and concerning Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's issue. Anyway, I will be right back again with another blockbuster. I would like you to do me a favor, help me like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel. Turn on the notification icon, be notified each time we go live or we post something new on this channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. Please, be of good courage and maintain the faith. I'll be right back. Bye for now. Okay, Messiano.